A very good evening and welcome to the historic Bogambara grounds here in the heart of Kandy. You live coverage on the Papare TV of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2025, and it's a B division clash that is happening today. Matchup features Sylvester's College taking on Lalith Athulathmudali in a crucial group stage encounter, and St. Sylvester's will be hoping to get a win at home as well, because they won the last game at the Anand College grounds in Colombo, and St. Sylvester's surely the favourites against Lalith Athulathmudali College from Colombo. That is going to give a brilliant interesting clash that is going to be happening here at the Bogambara Stadium. And joining me in commentary is Yusuf Azam. A very good evening, Yusuf.
Good evening, Kavin, and what an exciting day. A great encounter between St. Sylvester's and Lalith Athulathmudali. As you're seeing on screen, the weather forecast here at Bogambara in Kandy, partially cloudy as you can see as of right now, and very good conditions for a game of rugby.
29 degrees Celsius, a maximum temperature, minimum of 22, and a wind speed of 14 kilometers per hour coming in from the left of your screen to the right. That is going to have a huge effect in this game. And it's partly cloudy, although it rained a couple of times in the morning. It's good conditions for rugby, but it will be slippery underfoot a little, but this is going to be a fast open pace rugby here at Bogambara. And now we will go for a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we'll have the team cards and live action.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Ramen paradamde.
Metana?
Metana විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක ramen.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
දවසම refresh වෙන්න train එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
එක පැත්තකින් වහගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක.
චමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලේ පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
Link Natural Cramp Guard Plus. No more suffering from muscle cramps. The herbal specialist for muscle cramps. A trusted product from Link Natural.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. හැම සිතක්ම පිපිදේ, රස lemon රසයේ. ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chill when lemon.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
As the pioneer in Sri Lanka's bottled water industry, American Water has set the standard for over 3 decades to help you stay hydrated wherever you may roam, to provide healthy hydration for your whole home, and to nourish your growing family. With island-wide distribution, we've reached the homes and hearts of every Sri Lankan, ensuring healthy hydration for all. For over 30 years, we've brought the Earth's bounty directly to you, wherever you are, whatever your needs.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා. බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Are you okay?
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Super Seal for waterproofing. Tokyo Super Seal. Do it right the first time.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine, just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit, never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
Saratama enjoy karana party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swistek Aquashield 2K waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Drink Samahan daily to boost your immunity and stay healthy against prevailing health conditions. Samahan daily. Stay healthy.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swistek Aquashield 2K waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
From the left to right, where the players need to be mindful of how they places their kicks. It comes from the left to right, and all the teams who are playing at Bogambara should be really mindful of them. And St. Sylvester's won their last game back at Ananda College grounds. And now let's take a look at the team cards for today. This is Lalith Athulathmudali, Risnu Rivisha, Noshad Lakmina and Tenuda Pereira forms the front row. Charaka Sanjeev and Suchita Suarez forms the second row, and the third row flankers Adisha Deshan and Dinet Netmina as the blind and open side flankers, and number 8 Rishan Fernando. And Charana Kumar will be the scrum half for Lalith Athulathmudali, and Bhuvanika Dushant playing at the fly half position, and the Vintri quarters Prabhat Maduranga and Avishka Bandara will be playing as the wing 3 quarters, and the centre combination Daham Tenura and Nimesh Singh And the all-important fullback position, Chamit Tandana, will be playing at the last line of defense. And the replacements, Veligooda Kaushalya, Yusuf, Pabasara, Gunawardana, Suarez, Pereira, Harshana and Eroshan. And next up, we have the home team, St. Sylvester's College, Kandy, Mayura Karunatilaka, Karana Basing and Anuhas Vijay Singh, the front rowers. And Mindiva Jayatilaka, Senuka Raddegoda will be the lock combination. And Vasula Gunawardhan and Kalindu Hatsara as the blind side and open side flankers. Abdul Halik will be playing at the number 8. And the scrum half and fly half combination, Imasha Nitsar and Nisal Kumar for Sylvesters. And Sadev Vekanayak and Selvaraj Mukesh will be playing as the wing 3/4 for Sylvesters. Sachin Nitsar and Mohammad Saad as the center combination. And the last line of defense, Tishan Madagedara at the full back position. And the replacements, Gamage, Devmika, Mantesh, Madagedara, Munasingha, Varnasurya, Gunasekar, Lianage, Pereira and Horanage. St. Sylvesters, by the looks of it, have decided to play with the wind in the first half. And they'll be playing from the left to right, as you see on your screens. And both the jerseys look a little similar, but the only difference being the red of Lalith Athulathmudali. And the referee will be having a tough time when trying to spot infringements at break time, given that both jerseys are the same.
Very similar looking. I say almost the same color, but just the shade is the only difference between the jerseys of these two playing sides today.
Everything is ready for the match. Officials will be Kanesh Fernando, Amila Rajakaruna and Bogahavatta. It will be Kanesh Fernando with the whistle in this B division clash, as the number 10 Kumar restarts a lovely high hanging kick, goes inside the 22 meters, collected by the fly half, decides to run, should exit. Here's Kumar, Charan Kumar, the fly half, gives it to Oshada Lakmina. Lakmina takes the ball into contact. Here's Charan Kumar, gives it to the fly half, who puts the ball to boot, doesn't go out on the full. Collected by Kumar yet again. Lovely cutout pass to the center combination. Sahad in space. Here's the number 12 acting as the scrum half, the Ham Tenwara, gives it to the number 15, that's Chamit Tanjan. Here's good work from St. Sylvester's to keep possession. The number 9 gives it out wide, puts in a chip kick, lets the ball bounce. Here's the winger in space, but collected and knocked on by St. Sylvester's, and that will be the first infringement of the game. Good passage of play to start off things. St. Sylvester's kicked things off, and it went right inside the red zone of Lalith Athulathmudali, and Lalith Athulathmudali should have kicked the ball out and got possession, but somehow St. Sylvester's have knocked the ball on, and it will be Lalith Athulathmudali who will have a defensive scrum. They should be giving this ball to the fly half and put a kick that has plenty of distance.
Sends the ball in.
Nisal Kumar, Malik breaks from the back of that scrum. Brilliant work.
Get back!
Get back is the call from the referee, Kanesh Fernando. Here's the number 4 taking the ball into contact. Takes the ball into contact. Line offside is the call. That's Vijay Singh. Here's the numbers on the outside. Here's Sahad. The number 13 going into contact.
Get back.
Taken by Netsara. Netsara gives it to Malik. Malik takes the ball into contact. Ball available to the scrum half. Here's the wing 3/4. He puts the ball to boot.
No advantage.
No advantage is the call from referee Kanesh Fernando. Hence St. Sylvester's
Line offside.
will have a penalty. It will be a kickable penalty, but interesting to see what St. Sylvester's do. Will they take the scrum? They have been having possession of around 80% to 20, and the first points of the board on the board will be to the number 15. That's Mukesh for St. Sylvester's. He'll be going in to the posts. We thought they'll go for the touch, but taking the first points on offer, and that's brilliant.
There you go, first points this evening, and it goes into the account of St. Sylvester's. Nicely capitalized on the error by Lalith Athulathmudali, and Tishan Madagedara is a man who scores for Sylvester's.
Lalith Athulathmudali now need to play rugby inside the St. Sylvester's half. They've given away a penalty where there were plenty of errors. It was an offside call, and referee Kanesh Fernando quickly referring to his AR and does brilliantly as the number 10 Buanaka Dushant puts the ball into touch, into play, restarts, returns the favour. Here's the number 15 taking the ball into contact. He returns the favour. Bit of football being played between the two fly halves. Penalty advantage for not retreating when the kick was made, and it will be the number 15 Tishan Madagedara who will put this into touch and get another line out. The penalty was given for not retreating. The kicker from Lalith Athulathmudali kicked it, and there were players in the front who was charging, and all the players who had to charge needed to retreat, and that is why the penalty was given to St. Sylvester. To Karan Abesingha, who will be throwing in to the line out. It's a 4-man line out for St. Sylvester's. Karan Abesingha with the throw in, picked up at the 4th pot position. Not straight, but it will be interesting to see if Lalith Athulathmudali contested there, because if they did contest, it was a crooked throw, but if they hadn't contested, it was a okay ball for St. Sylvester's. But somehow the number 9 Charana Kumar will be feeding in to the Lalith Athulathmudali scrum. Not stable. Ball being available inside the tunnel at the back of that scrum. Good work by Charana Kumara to the number 10. That's Buanaka Dushant. He puts the ball to boot. Doesn't manage to collect it. Was fielded inside possession, and it went out on 2 touch, and it will be St. Sylvester's ball.
Been very good from Sylvester since the beginning, and too many mistakes from the hands of Lalith Athulathmudali. Only 6 minutes into the game, and they've given up so many, and surprisingly Sylvester's, and luckily for them, Sylvester's have only grabbed 3 points so far.
It will be Imasha Netsara to feed in for St. Sylvester's. Referee Kanesh Fernando not and coach Kanesh referee Kanesh Fernando having a word, said one of the prop forwards going back. They need to keep it stable. Here's a good scrum from St. Sylvester's. That's Kumar to the wing 3/4. Here's the fullback in space. He puts the ball to boot, but that looks like it's gone too far. Not collected. Number 15 touches down. That went in. It wasn't taken back. Hence it will be a goal line dropout in favour of Lalith Athulathmudali. And it was good territory from St. Sylvester's fullback Tishan Madagedara. Did brilliantly. He identified there was space behind. And luckily for Lalith Athulathmudali, the chasers were good from the Westers. That is why they have a goal line dropout. And it's the number 10, Bhuvaneka Dushanta. Rather than number 13, Nimesh Singh, who puts it just outside the 22 meters. Here's Ishara. Netsara in space. Tries to go past a couple of players just outside the 22 meters. The number 10, Bhuvaneka Dushanta, gives it to the number 4. That's Charaka Sanjeeva. Number 10, Dushanta to Sahad. Sahad to the number 15. Here's the chase coming. Can't call the mark. Steps past a couple of players and puts the ball to boot. Collected by the fullback. Has space. Here's Dushanta. He's been tackled really well. Westers need to retreat back. Here's Charana Kumar to the fullback, Madagedara. Madagedara puts ball to boot. And there was no one at the back. Line offside is the call from referee Kanesh Fernando. And it looks like Lalith Athulathmudali will have a penalty. Interesting to see what that infringement was. Number 4 offside is the call. Charaka Sanjeeva is the man who has infringed for St. Sylvester's. Lalith Athulathmudali puts ball into the opposite half. It's the number 2, Oshada Lakmina, who will be throwing in. It looks like it's a 5-man line out. It's probably the number 4 that goes up. Closing in the gap. Can't do that. Here's going in the front. Forms the maul. Good work from Lalith Athulathmudali, but the Westers do defend it. Use it once should be the call. Here's Oshada Lakmina breaking. Tackle needs to roll away. Ball available. Risindu Revishan is the one who will go through the fringes for Lalith Athulathmudali.
Get back.
Number 8, Rishwan Fernando now takes the ball into contact. Needs to roll. Advantage for not rolling away. That's Senuko Raddegoda who has given the penalty away. Lalith Athulathmudali trying to go through the fringes. Ball available for Lalith Athulathmudali if they decide to use the blind side. Here they do. Here's the kick. No advantage was played. Hence Lalith Athulathmudali. Charana Kumar needed to take it quickly, but asking the captain what they will do, and they will go for the corner. I think if it's because the kicker doesn't have the distance, or they need to score an early try. St. Sylvester's, they took away 3 points from that penalty goal that was created, and initially thought they should have gone for the kill and scored a try early on, but at the 11th minute of the mark forms another maul. Collected at the back, goes to ground. Ruck being formed. The number 9 is in the scrum. In the ruck rather.
Line offside.
Line offside is the call. Advantage being played in favour of Athulathmudali.
Get back.
Number 8, Rishan Fernando takes the ball into contact. Still playing advantage is Kanesh Fernando. The referee is the number 8, Rishan Fernando. Needs to release and roll.
Get back.
That's the second advantage that is being received. Here's the number 9. Goes to the open side flank. Dinesh Nethmina. Dinesh Nethmina takes the ball into contact. It'll be another fringe drive from Athulathmudali. There you go. The number 8. Good tackle. Needs to roll away. Already 2 advantages being played in favor of Athulathmudali. The number 9, Vishen Fernando, takes the ball into contact inside the red zone of St. Sylvester's. Gives the ball out wide. Here's the number 13 playing as the center. I thought it was knocked back, but the referee brought that play to where the penalty was. And yet again, Charana Kumar takes it quickly. Gives it to the number 8. Not 10 meters is the call from referee Kanesh Fernando. Lalith Athulathmudali ever so close inside the 22 meters, inside the red zone of St. Sylvester's.
Ball is available, boys. Get back.
Ball available is the call. They'll go for another fringe drive. This is Risnu Rivishan who goes on the open side. Advantage yet again being played in favor of Athulathmudali for a offside. And the referee will have a word with the opposite captain. And will tell them if they do infringe again, they will be going to the bin. Doesn't want St. Sylvester's, but Lalith Athulathmudali have gone for the scrum. And in the first quarter of the game, St. Sylvester's started off brilliantly, but since the 5th minute mark, it has all been Lalith Athulathmudali.
Definitely, they've been making up most of the territory, Lalith Athulathmudali, as you said, from that 5-minute mark. And
the number 8 breaks from the back of that. Play on is the call. Ball was out. Tackle needs to release. Number 4, Charaka Sanjeeva. Ball being turned over by St. Sylvester's. Good work at ruck time from them. Gives it to the fullback who puts a lovely up and under. Charana Kumara doesn't field it cleanly. Gives the ball out. Here's the 2 men. Good stepping from Lalith Athulathmudali. Advantage for an high tackle. It was a collar drag. Athulathmudali has the ball, has the advantage as well. They need to try something out. There's numbers opening up on the right of your screen. There again, it was a touch, too much time taken. Here's a lovely cutout pass. The winger in space, he's been brought down. Still in play is Lalith Athulathmudali, the number 7. That's Nethmina. He takes the ball into contact. Fly half to the big number 4. Here's Athulathmudali in space. No advantage yet again. Hence it will be Lalith Athulathmudali who will be receiving the penalty for that high tackle. It was a lovely run from Prabhat Maduranga, wearing that number 15 jersey. Chami Tandana rather, as the fly half puts the ball to boot. He's wearing the number 15 jersey, but he's playing as the fly half. It will be Oshada Lakmina yet again to throw in for Lalith Athulathmudali. This time it's a 8-man line out. Jumped at the back. Jumped in the front but received at the back. And ball being turned over. Here's the number 8, Halik rather. He takes the ball into contact. Ball available for St. Sylvester's. Gives it to the fly half. Puts the ball to boot. It's a good chase. Not collected by any of the players and goes out into touch, and it touched the number 15, Chamitanjana, and hence it will be St. Sylvester's. St. Sylvester's are playing really good rugby with the wind. They are using the kicks to good effect, and because they are playing with the wind, they have an advantage with the kicks. And what St. Sylvester's need to do from here is to keep position and play some faces and then probably look to go for the kill and over the whitewash. As Abhay Singh throws in, play on is the call. Advantage for a knockout for Lalith Athulathmudali. Here's the fly half, gives it out to the wing 3/4. That's Prabhat Maduranga. Needs to release. Advantage wasn't given. The number 9 puts the ball to boot, collected by the fullback Madagedara. He puts the ball to boot. Yet another thunderous kick, and that will probably go. Thought it would have gone 2 touch, and here's the winger in space. He puts the ball to boot, collected by the fullback Madagedara. Here's Madagedara, decides to run. He puts another kick, returns the kick, and this time it will go into touch. And it should have been the last time as well, because the kicks are coming and there's no one at the back. And Lalith Athulathmudali need to exit from their own 22.
They're making the same mistake repeatedly. This is not the first time, but quite a few times now. And number 15 of St. Sylvester's, their fullback, has been very effective, taking the maximum out of those kicks for St. Sylvester's, and making sure that they cash in from those mistakes from Lalith Athulathmudali. Will go in for another scrum, and here in favor of St. Sylvester's.
Inside the own half is St. Sylvester's. It will be Lalith Athulathmudali who will be feeding into the scrum, and it will be the number 9 Charana Kumar. The referee not happy with the both front rows. This is the second time he's warned them. This is the second warning for both the front rowers. He's not happy with something. There again, Charana Kumar will be feeding. Good scrummaging, ball out. Kumar gives it to the 13. 13 gives it to the flanker who takes the ball into contact. Ball still available in play. Here's Maduranga. Maduranga in space. He puts the ball to boot. And here's the chase. Good work from Madagedara. He manages to keep possession. St. Sylvester's yet again. It's a box kick coming. It wasn't inside the 22 meters. Hence he couldn't kick it. Yet again, another thunderous kick. Collected by Madagedara yet again inside the 22 meters, hence he can kick it out on the full. St. Sylvester's need to have players. This is what they can't do. They will go back inside the 22 meters yet again. It was a thunderous kick, but the play will come back all the way 80 meters back to where he kicked the ball from, because it went out of the dead goal area. And it will be a scrum or a line out in favor of Lalith Athulathmudali.
Well, scrum half it is. The referee again making sure those front rows are quite up to his likes in terms of the scrum.
Charana Kumar feeds in. Ball out was the call. Here's the number 8 taking the ball into contact. Fernando, and brilliant work at the ruck time by the number 6. Holding on is the call. Vasula Gunawardana. What a turnover that was. He was son the tackler, hence he didn't need to release, and he needed only to show daylight. There again, Madagedara puts the ball to boot, and that's another thunderous kick inside the 22 meters from being inside their own 40. Athulathmudali need to be careful of this, because Madagedara can punish you. He's put territory back just outside the 22 meters from being inside their own half.
10 meters back, 10 meters
This is
back,
what Sylvesters have been doing really well. They've been using and utilizing the wind to get defect. As we see from the AR's flag, there's a wind from the left to right. And at the back, play on is the call. Here's Vasula collecting it. He takes the ball into contact. Now needs to release. Here's space opening up on the outside. Here's Madhakedara. He decides to put the ball to boot. And here's a Stasa coming in. Collected by Athulathmudali. And goes in. It'll be a 5-meter line out in favor of St. Sylvester's. And the Westers fans will be really happy with this. Madhakedara, whenever he's had possession, he's decided to go for the boot. And here's a really good opportunity for St. Sylvester's to crash over the whitewash. As Imash and Etsara for St. Sylvester's readies the feed in. Goes in, will break from the back of that scrum. Goes through the first fringe. That's Vasula Gunawardhan wearing the number 6. Playing as the number 8. It'll be another fringe. Line offside is the call yet again. It'll be another pick and go from the fringe. Gains very good meters.
Get behind the high post.
Yet again, here's the number 1. Mayura Karunathilaka taking the ball ever so close. Here's the first Amana Bank try by the looks of it, but just short is the call from referee Fernando, and that's the try being scored. Brilliant Amana Bank try from the number 8. Abdul Halik for the Westerites, scoring the first try of the game. They did brilliantly. It was a scrum inside the red zone, and the number 8 broke, and through phrases went in and went over the whitewash, and that's the first Amana Bank try of the game.
It all started with Madhakedara when the ball was in their territory to bring that kick out to the other end of the ground to make St. Sylvester's. Very unfortunate, just hits the pole, almost goes through. Failed conversion, still St. Sylvester's are leading with 8 points, and Lalith Athulathmudali yet to tick their scoreboard.
Here's a replay, pick and drop through the fringes, over the line. And coach Buddhi Gabesing from St. Sylvester's won't be happy with Madhakedara because he missed an easy conversion by his standards. And hence, it's 8 points to nil. Lalith Athulathmudali, if they are to get in the lead, they need to score twice. It's 25 minutes on the clock as the number 13 puts the ball to boot. Collected by St. Sylvester's, collected by the try scorer itself. And here's Madhakedara putting ball to boot, and that's another brilliant territory finder. Inside the opposition half, just inside their own half, from inside the 22 meters with the wind being abled. He's exited from the red zone pretty nicely as Ekanayak puts the ball to boot. Closing in the gap is the call, and hence referee will give Osha Dalakmina another opportunity. And I thought that was slightly crooked, but the AR said he was okay and needs to releases. Here's Kumar to the fly half to his wing 3/4, knocks the ball on. Knock on advantage in favor of St. Sylvester's. It will be a scrum in favor of St. Sylvester's, and if they can go in and coast over for another try, it will be a brilliant first half, because the rains haven't come down pouring, although it rained a couple of times in the morning, and now the climate is really good for fast running rugby, and the slippery patches have dried up as well. Netsara with the feed in. Here's Netsara to his fly half, gives it to the first center. He decides to run. Show and go is the call from Sahad. Sahad still on his feet, finally brought down. Space opening up on the blind side. needs to roll away, does brilliantly. Number 12 goes into the ruck, acts as the scrum half, gives it to the number 4. Jaitilaka takes the ball into contact. Netsara to Halik, the try scorer. Needed to release. Here's space opening up wide. Just another brilliant chip kick. This time calls for the mark. Brilliant work from the fullback Chamit Tanjana for Lalith Athulathmudali. All he had to do was collect and call the mark. Takes the quick tap. Gives it just outside the 22 meters. Puts the ball to boot. Collected by the number 14. Decides to run around. And here's the 14 in space. Puts the ball to boot. And that's a touch too much. Took the outside edge of the foot. And it went out on the full. Can't do so. St. Sylvesters have been using this ploy to very good effect. Whenever they've got possession, they've gone for the boot. This time collected. Here's the fly half, giving it to his flanker who has middle back. That's Charaka Sanjeeva. Here's the box kick to no man's land. There was plenty of space. Here's Madagedara. No advantage being played in favor of Lalith Athulathmudali. Hence, it will be a penalty for Athulathmudali inside their own half. They need to put this into touch, but they takes it quickly. But the mark was behind. Luckily for Charana Kumara. Here's the fly half. Bhuvanaka Dushanta. He'll put it into touch.
Nice bit of work by the Lalith Athulathmudali fly half. Almost went out on the full, but good for them. Just touched the Sylvester player before it went out.
Good turnover, knocked on. It was a good turnover at the line out time, and the number 9, that's Nisal Imash and Etsar rather, knocks it on. And all the good work at line out time has been missed by the little scrum half who knocks it on. And it will be Athulathmudali to feed in. Inside the opposition half, we have around 5-6 minutes remaining to the first half. St. Sylvester's 8 points to nil against Athulathmudali who has travelled all the way up. Here's the number 8 breaking. Takes the ball inside the 22 meters. Good turnover yet again. He was the tackler. He needed to show release and did so as well. And it will be Madagedara who will be putting this into touch. This is the second time St. Sylvesters have turned ball over at ruck time for holding on. And this time it doesn't go out on the full. Knocked on into touch. And it will be a line out in favor of St. Sylvesters.
Madagedara has been doing it to his best and serving Sylvesters so rightfully. Every time he gets an opportunity to put ball to boot, he's been doing so. He's been very effective, and especially using that wind for maximum advantage.
Karana Basing at the back, collected by Athulathmudali. Yet again, high tackle advantage being played as well. Lalith Athulathmudali. Here's a golden opportunity for them. They need to get possession. Needs to release. No advantage is the call, and referee Kanesh Fernando will go back. Number 9 high tackle. It's Imash and Etsara. That's his second infringement in just a couple of minutes. He knocked the ball on from a line out, and now he's given away a line. Collected brilliantly. Returns the favor. Goes out on the full. But the referee will bring back play to where the kick was made. Did it go out on the full? Because Madagedara was outside. Madagedara was outside the 22 meters, hence he can't kick it out on the full. Lakmina to throw in. It will be the number 4 who goes in. He knocks the ball backwards. Not straight is the call from referee Fernando. It will be another scrum. You can see on your screens at the back of that screen, Coach Buddhika basing for Sylvesters, indicating that they should go for a scrum. If they can keep possession and play at their own pace, they'll be going into half-time with an 8-0 lead. St. Sylvester's playing at home and with the home advantage as well. Here's the referee wanting to have another word.
Front rows steady. Okay.
The front rows need to be steady. This is what the referee has been saying from the start of play. Here again, St. Sylvester's just outside the 22 meters. Here again the referee will have a word.
The referee isn't happy and he hasn't been for a while now with the scrum of these two teams. This time we'll go ahead and Lalith Athulathmudali, Spartan Sylvester will feed in. Madagedara
puts a lovely up and under. Not collected cleanly by the number 15. He has space. Here's Maduranga. Maduranga knocks the ball on. A double knock on. Hence it will be a line out in favor of St. Sylvester's. Referee initially indicated the other way and got the correct call at the end. Had a good game so far. He was looking strictly at the scrums, which is what he is not happy about at the moment, and the lineouts for both teams haven't really worked well as well. They've not really looked for, as St. Sylvester's feeds in to the scrum through the tunnel. Here's the number 10, low pass. Here's the ball given out to Sahad. Sahad takes the ball into contact. Here's the number 9, space opening up wide. It knocked backwards. Puts the ball to boot yet again. Playing at the fullback position is the number 9. Here he collects. He decides to run, cutting past a couple of players. Here's a high tackle advantage for Lalith Athulathmudali. Cutting past a couple of players. Still on their feet. But the high tackle advantage was already being played in favor of Athulathmudali.
Number 14. Time off. Captain. Number 14, captain.
Calling the number 14, Selvaraj Mukesh.
General warning. Teammate okay? Next time one card get used.
Clear instructions given. Any more infringements on high tackle?
14.
The referee will go to the pocket. Clearly stated. And as our clock runs down, surely the referee's clock will have run out by in a couple of minutes as well. As the last play has been called. It's a scrum in favor of Lalith Athulathmudali. The center combination pairing close together for St. Sylvester's. If they can take this and put this into touch, Athulathmudali, a couple of fresh faces coming in as well. The number 9, Kumar, feeds in. Good scrummage from both teams this time. Here's the number 10 giving it out wide to Saad. Saad to the number 15. Here's a player in space. That's the number 12. The Hamtenura puts the ball to boot by Lalith Athulathmudali. Somehow they managed to keep possession. Yet again the number 9 puts the ball to boot, and that will be half time. There you go. That's the half time confirmation. It has been a stop-start affair here at Bogambara. Even though the conditions aren't slippery, it has been a lot of set pieces, a lot of scrums and a lot of kicking from both teams. Lalith Athulathmudali should consider themselves lucky because the St. Sylvesters, playing in the wind, have only scored 8 points. And this is the half-time confirmation. 8 points to nil. St. Sylvesters leading Lalith Athulathmudali here at Bogambara. And now we will go for a short commercial break, and when we do come back, we'll have live action.
Hey, shall we have a ramen? Yeah? Yes, now you can have Korean ramen anytime, anywhere with newly introduced Maliban Snackers Korean Ramen Savory Biscuit. Grab a pack for just 550 rupees and get that spicy Korean ramen sensation while watching this match.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samaging pirimin sadahamai.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
That was summer refresh when the train got to go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. You take it a go ekak.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැරිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
Swiss-Tech Tile Adhesive අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා. Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samaging pirimin sadahamai.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
විහිළු නෙමේ ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.
Saratama enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. You take it a go ekak.
There is a rhythm to island life, where a walk is a dance, where there is work-life flexibility, where fun is serious, and where songs rise out of the sea. The unique and amazing facets of island living inspire us.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samaging pirimin sadahamai.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
Swisstech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
The road is yours. German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Are you okay? Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superbond for tiling. Tokyo Superbond. Do it right the first time.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චෞමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
Swisstech Skim Coat finish එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kutumi. Fun tamai.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාශීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
Swisstech AquaShield 2K waterproofer seal කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Ah, boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
This was the first penalty by Sylvester coming from the boot of Madagedera. He's been very important for Sylvester as a key player, and that was Farooq going down for St. Sylvester's for their try.
Was a battle between the two forwards backs, but the backs from St. Sylvester's look more promising than the Athulathmudali lineup. However, they've only conceded one try and one penalty goal here at Bogambara. Everything is ready for kick-off, and thankfully the rains have stayed away, although it rained a couple of hours in the morning. and the ground conditions are not slippery because there was a lot of sun that came out, and St. Sylvester's, after having had a good season so far, will be looking to win their first game at home.
Definitely. On the other hand, Lalith Athulathmudali are really lucky that they only conceded 8 points, given the way they've been on the field this evening, with having so many opportunities provided, and luckily for them, Sylvesters had their own issues to deal with on the other hand.
Yes, and Sylvesters, whenever they've got possession at the back, they've decided to kick. And that has been the story of the first half from St. Sylvester's. However, Lalith Athulathmudali have held on, but they've conceded 8 points. Referee having a word with the St. Sylvester's team, as we see both teams are being asked to come back to the halfway mark. It will be Athulathmudali who will be kicking things off from the left to right this time around.
Check.
It will be interesting to see how things turn out this time around, as the sides change, especially the way St. Sylvester's took advantage of the wind towards from left to right, and now they'll be going against the wind, and especially given that the kicking game has been quite strong. It will be interesting to see how good they actually are with the boot.
Dushant to kick things off from the left to right. The second half action ready to be kicked off.
Captain!
And a slight issue with the parents being on the ground, on the sidelines. The referee wanting to have a word and asking them to go out.
We can also see the Sylvester bench warming up on one corner of the ground. They'll probably look to give an opportunity for the ones at the bench as well. Given that they're leading, maybe if they can extend the lead in the next few minutes, they'll probably put their bench out there as well.
Yeah, Lalith Athulathmudali need to score first in the second half. If they don't score first, they'll have a huge tussle in the last 25 minutes. Here's Madhakadara. Rather, Dushanta puts the ball to boot. This time doesn't go out on the full, knocks the ball on. It was a touch late charge, but first it's the knock on, and St. Sylvester's get out of trouble. Inside their red zone, they've looked to exit, and that is exactly what they should be doing. And it was the number 10, Bhuvanaka Dushanta, rather Nisal Kumar from St. Sylvester's, who put the ball to boot. And Lalith Athulathmudali need to correct these high up and unders, and need to score first in the second half if they are to make a game out of it, because Athulathmudali need to score twice.
Up, boys.
Again and again, the referee having a word with the two teams, the front lines, especially when it comes to the scrum. He hasn't been happy with the way the front lines have turned out to the scrum, not just once but multiple times in the game. And the very first time and after the half time this is, will they go through this time? And yes, they do. Sylvester's feed in.
Kumar to Saad. Saad to Kumar, lovely wraparound.
Okay,
but good tackle coming in from Lalith Athulathmudali, and ball has been turned over. Holding on is the call. The wraparound player, the number 10 player, was isolated, and the number 13, Nimesh Singh for Lalith Athulathmudali, did brilliantly to have the player holding on, and it was a good call. Yet again, that's the win that we are talking about. That is what exactly spoils the party. Lalith Athulathmudali, after getting a penalty inside the opposition half, they needed to kick this out into touch and then form a driving or rolling maul. And Lalith Athulathmudali can't be giving away these easy penalties. And as we see another substitution being made, number 5 goes out. Senuko Radde Goda. The number 25, I think, who has returned. And a lot of banter being given away by both these teams, and the referee yet again not happy with the front rowers.
Steady boys.
Netzara to feed in for the Westerites. Westers have ball at the back. Good scrum from Athulathmudali. Here's Madagedara. Madagedara puts a lovely up and under. Decides to let it bounce. Ball available. Going back into tackling space, and that's a penalty. That's a brilliant penalty from Sylvester. Yes, the ball being quickly taken. Gives it to the number 14. Space opening up wide on the corner. St. Sylvesters have possession. Here's an opportunity to put this game to bed. Good work. Advantage at ruck time. Offside is the call.
Get behind.
Another pick and go through the fringes. That's the number 1. Mayura Karunathilaka. Here's another pick and drop coming for St. Sylvesters. Inches away. They need to score from here. They can't go away without points because they've done brilliantly, and that is ever so close. Just millimeters away from the try line. Here's the number 9 going through the fringes. Looks like he's been held up. Ball needs to be available. Ball available from the Westers half. Here's another pick and drop. Just short.
No, get back.
Here's another one. Number 18 offside is the call. St. Sylvesters ever so close. Brilliant defense that time to keep him at bay.
Get back.
Here's Munasingh.
Okay.
Here's another pick and drop. Another offside. That's the second offside for St. Sylvesters. Here's another quick budge. And under the posts, St. Sylvesters. And looks like they've gone over. Oh, have they? Referee needing to have a word with his AR. I don't think the AR has had a good look at this.
Nevertheless, that was some work from
Time on.
Lalith Athulathmudali. The defense has really struck up when they were needed for the team.
Captain.
And looks like
the Westerites knocked the ball on right over the whitewash, and penalty advantage wasn't being played, and hence the referee giving the ball to Westers yet again. Madagedara takes it quickly, gives it to the new man, the number 29. He takes the ball into contact. Good work. Here's another pick and go by the looks of it. Another pick and drop through the fringes. This time gains around half a meter. Scrum off, gives it out to the fly half. Here's the Saad, lovely backhand pass. Madagedara needed to pass it there. And it was another penalty coming, and the referee will surely go for the pocket, and the clock has been stopped as well.
Out.
There you go. The number 9 goes into the bench. Charana Kumar. Lalith Athulathmudali for the first
number 9.
Yellow card of the game. referee after having warned a couple of times. Here's the number 29 going into the corner. Sylvesters have possession. Advantage yet again. Will this be a penalty try if the advantage comes in yet again? Here's the hooker going into contact. And he's gone over. Brilliant work. It's the number 2 for St. Sylvester's in that scrum cap. Brilliant work from Kalana Besinga. That's the second Amana Bank try of the game for St. Sylvester's. And looks like they are putting this game to bed early in the second half.
Just exactly what they wanted. They already had their lead in the first half, and all they had to do was extend it a tad a bit. And not much time has passed since we've resumed play from the half time. And Sylvesters have already scored, and now it's the game with the boot. And yes, a successful conversion there. And that takes the Sylvesters total up to 15. Madagedara, it was with that kick.
Time off is the call from the referee. Wonder why it is.
Put in.
Time on is the call from the referee finally. 15 points to nil. Here at Bogambara. Lalith Athulathmudali need to score next. Collected by the scrum half to Madagedara. Madagedara puts a return kick. Not collected cleanly.
Number 3, line offside. You must get back.
Line offside is the call.
Number 3,
and it's the number 3. Anuhasi Jesunga, who was in front of the kicker, charged towards the high up and under. They are playing with a yellow card. 3 points would have been sensible if Westers hadn't scored. But they'll go for the line out. And if they can collect the line out, they'll form the driving ball. But the line outs have been terrible from both teams. Both line outs haven't gone into hand. And that is exactly why Lalith Athulathmudali haven't scored, because they've had a good line outs in good positions, but they haven't gone over the whitewash.
Okay.
Now they'll attempt to form that rolling maul, driving maul. No, breaks down, and there it goes. Number 8, number 7 takes it to contact.
Okay, release, get back.
There's the scrum half, replacement scrum half, the number 22. Gives the ball out wide, space opening up. Here's the number 12. Cuts back in, still on his feet is the centre. The number 22. That's St. Sylvester's. Good work at ruck time, but Athulathmudali still have possession. They'll go for another pick and drop. The big man from the back of that ruck doesn't get much meters. Ruck being formed.
Get back.
Around 20 to 25 minutes remaining in the clock. Penalty in favor of Lalith Athulathmudali. Tackler release is the call.
Mark here, boys. Mark is here.
Should have taken the ball quick, but couldn't do so. Hence the number 15, Chamit Tanjana, will put this into touch and probably form another driving maul if they can. But the forward defense have been really good from St. Sylvester's. They've dominated the physicality battle, and the lineouts haven't worked
I want a straight line, boys.
in both teams' favour. This time yet again, it will be the number 2, Osha the Lakmina, with the throw in, and the number 6 goes in. That's Adisha Deshan. There we see the malls being not going into hand. Here's the number 22.
No hands, no hands.
No hands is the call. He was the jackler.
Get back. Use it.
And use it is the call from referee Fernando.
Release. First release, boys. Thank you. Get back.
Number 4. He needs to make the ball available.
Good couple of drives from Lalith Athulathmudali. It was a high tackle, advantage being played. Here's the number 2 going into contact, still on his feet. Doesn't go over, just short. Here's another pick and go through the fingers. It's the number 7, Netmina, going in, and he's being held up. He is being held up brilliantly, and it will be a goal line drop out in favor of St. Sylvester's. Brilliant work, but the referee will bring back play to where the high tackle occurred, and the time has been called off. Referee wanting to have a word with the number 1, Mayura Karunatilaka. That was the second high tackle of the game for him, and a yellow card for St. Sylvester's. Both teams playing with 14 men, but Lalith Athulathmudali will have to play the next 10 minutes and go over the line. Good work, just short yet again.
Nice little passage of play from Lalith Athulathmudali. They just need to make it count this time around. The job is not yet done.
Needs to roll away. Brilliantly done from St. Sylvester's, and to keep them in bay. Here's the number 4, Charaka Sanjeeva, taking the ball into contact. He was standing upright. That is why it is so easy to tackle him. Here's the number 7 taking the ball into contact. Needs to release. Maul being called, and advantage St. Sylvester's. Brilliant work to hold him up. It was the number 20 for St. Sylvester's, Akash Pereira, who held him up, and it will be Madagedara who will be feeding into the scrum. Lalith Athulathmudali have been playing inside the opposition red zone for quite some time, but St. Sylvester's have managed to slightly hold Athulathmudali at bay. 15 points. They need to score 2 converted tries to get 14 points, and they need to score thrice if they are to lead this game. St. Sylvester's need to put this game into bed, play the next 20 minutes with caution and with the man down.
So slight technical errors from Lalith Athulathmudali that are holding them behind from that try. They've been so close, but still yet so far.
Umasha Netsara
Ball is available
to the captain. He takes the ball into contact. Goes into ground on that far left, far right. Is the number 8 taking the ball into contact. That's Abdul Halik, the try scorer. Here's the ball being given out to Madagedara. Madagedara puts the ball to boot. And Madagedara does brilliantly. The wind has died down at the moment, and Madagedara is finding his exits brilliantly, and this exit came all the way to the halfway mark, and Lalith Athulathmudali should be ruining themselves because they had a couple of golden opportunities, and the line out being turned over as well. Here's the ball given to the number 14. Good work collected by Athulathmudali. Penalty in favor of Athulathmudali yet again. The player was in front.
And captain, number 11.
It was number 11 from Westers who made that infringement on that occasion, giving Athulathmudali the edge this time.
Number 11, line offside.
Number 11 line offside. Well, he thought he ran parallel to that player. The touch doesn't go out. Here's the number 10 going into space. Puts a lovely up and under. Chip kick just inside. And knocks it in to the right.
Center mark over here, boys.
St. Sylvester's will be defending their lineouts. They've stolen the last line out. Lalith Athulathmudali having a lot of trouble.
Sylvester, get 10 meters. Get
10 meters back should be the St. Sylvester's line. When the line out jumper lands, they can come in. Here again. Here's Osha the Lavinia. This time collected, not collected cleanly by the scrum half. Gives it to the fly half. Here's the flanker. The second row rather. Here's the number 8. It was a 4-man line out and throws away a pass. Here's the number 9. He's being bundled into touch. Brilliant defense coming in from St. Sylvester's. They are playing with 14 men. And the yellow card for Lalith Athulathmudali have come in. And Lalith Athulathmudali playing with 15 men. They need to defend this next 8 to 7 minutes with a man down. And all they can do is keep possession. Here's another 4-man line out. And I think by the looks of it, it will be Jayatilaka who will be going up. There again, that's Jayatilaka going up to the fly half. Here's the center in space. Takes the ball into contact. Netsara to his forwards. This time trying to run. Roll away is the call. Here's Netsara yet again to the number 10. Puts the ball to boot. Bounces inside the 22 meters. A good chase should be coming. Here's the number 15. Gives it to the number 9 who decides to run, but he's been bundled really well. Should exit from these 22s. And there again he's been taken back. And I thought he knocked the ball on. And if the Sylvester player had dotted it down, it should have been a try. But the referee brings back play to where the knock-on occurred. And St. Sylvester's have another opportunity. If they score this, it will be the third score of the game for them. And they'll probably be looking for that 4-try bonus point as well. And since it was a forward that went to the bench, each team will field the scrum with 7 men each. As Netsara feeds in. Gives it to the fly half. Dushanta to the number 12. He tries to break past a couple of players, but the ball has been knocked on. St. Sylvester's doing really well.
Some vocal fans on the ground. Mostly the Westers, being their home turf in Kandy, Bogambara. They'll have the crowd advantage, and they've also cashed in on everything that they could with 15 points already. And here goes the scrum, and it will be a 7-man scrum. Again, the referee having a word. Not happy with those front rowers. Athulathmudali will feed in.
Steady, boys. Steady.
Athulathmudali to feed in. Scrum off gives it to the number 15. He'll put this ball to boot. And a good chase coming in from Lalith Athulathmudali, but goes into touch. And it will be a St. Sylvester scrum. So line out rather.
Center mark here.
Just outside the 22 meters. Lalith Athulathmudali tried everything, but this St. Sylvester's team is looking really polished, and they are playing with 14 men. and they are playing inside the opposition half. This is exactly what was ordered by coach Buddhik Abesinghe for St. Sylvester's, and it's another 4-man line out. This has been the ploy for St. Sylvester's, and they go up on the second pod and collected by St. Sylvester's, gives it to the scrum half, who lets the centre take the ball into contact. It was the number 6 rather, Vasula Gunawardana, who took the ball into contact. Here's Halik. Space opening up wide, ball being turned back. Here's a foot race. Lalith Athulathmudali have a couple of chasers. Here's Madhakethara, does brilliantly. Madhakethara has space, draws and passes, gives it to the number 2, who
forward pass,
gives it forward, and it will be a scrum in favor of Lalith Athulathmudali. But it was brilliant work from Madhakethara to pick that up and then counter. But there was forwards on the open side for St. Sylvester's. That is why they couldn't make any ground.
Brilliant from Madhakethara. Athulathmudali, they'll be living bit on the edge here. But they're out of the danger zone, at least for the moment. Number 22 to feed into the scrum.
Avishka Bandar to Dushant. Dushant to his centre. Here's space opening out wide. Good tackle coming in from St. Sylvester's. Knocks the ball on. Ball available for St. Sylvester's. Needs to go to ground. Here's the scrum half, giving it a tiny chip kick collected by the scrum half again. Fielded yet again. Brilliant work. It was a brilliant chip for himself. Here's the number 12 coming in to support. Here's the 29 in space, and he goes inside the 22 meters. Here's Netsar dummying a couple of times. Here's Dushant to Madhakethara. Madhakethara decides to run. He gives it to the number 14. Here's ball space opening up, but there wasn't advantage to be played, and hence referee will bring back play to where the penalty occurred, and it will be St. Sylvester's who will be putting this into touch and probably form that driving maul. Madhakethara puts the ball to boot inside the 22 meters. Red zone. St. Sylvester's would dearly be hoping for that 4-try bonus point. They've only scored 2 tries and converted 1 and put in a penalty as well that forms their 15 points.
Well given how dangerously Athulathmudali have been living this evening, and a bonus point is definitely reachable for St. Sylvester's.
Substitution being made. The number 13 Mohammad Sahad goes to the bench, and the number 22 Dinuja Madhakethara comes in, and it will be Kalana Abesinghe who will be throwing in for St. Sylvester's. This time collected, knocked on. Ball available. Lalith Athulathmudali being clearly asked whether they need the scrum or the line out, and they've gone for the scrum, which is the sensible option because the line outs have been a disaster for Athulathmudali. They haven't really even got their own line outs here at Bogambara, and the hookers have a torrid time because of the wind here to get it on target. But all in all, 15 points to nil. St. Sylvester's at home leading Athulathmudali, and both the yellow cards have come into play, and it will be a 15-on-15 battle at the moment. Penalty in favor of Lalith Athulathmudali. And it's the number 9, Charana Kumar, who's playing as the fly half at the moment because the number 22, Avishka Bandara, has been switched in to the scrum half position. And Charana Kumara, who started at scrum half, is being shifted to fly half for Athulathmudali. And Sylvesters have included some fresh legs as well. As we see on the bench, there's another big prop coming in to replace, as Osha the Lakmina will be throwing in. Lakmina's throw clearly turned over. That is around the 4th, 5th turnout. Here's St. Sylvester's running past a couple of players. Here's Kumara, gives it out to Saad. Saad to the number 11. Number 11 in space, puts the ball to the scrum half rather. Inside 22 meters. Advantage for not rolling away. And St. Sylvester's take the ball into contact just outside the 22 meters.
Boys, get back.
And by the looks of it, it's the number 10 who gives the ball back inside. And here's the number 20 going into contact just outside. Here's the scrum half spending the ball out wide. Madhakethara, lovely pop hand pass. That should be a yellow card, high tackle charge, because it was high. Could have been a yellow card as well. Here's St. Sylvester's, ever so close, going through the fringes. Ball available for the Westerites. Here's another pick and drop through the fringes. There's
number 8 offside.
To be gained. And St. Sylvester's have people on the outside. Here's the scrum half. Gives it to Madhakethara, who will try the drop goal. Tried the drop goal, and there was an offside advantage for St. Sylvester's. Hence they'll have possession, and probably they might go for the 3 points. Madhakethara asking his captain, and that's another yellow card for a Lalith Athulathmudali player. That's the second yellow card of the game for Lalith Athulathmudali. Quickly taken. Just under the post.
Get behind.
Good work. Just short. Takla needs to release.
Get back. Get back.
Here's another pick and drop. Through the fringes, just short, millimeter short over the whitewash. And here's the number 20. He takes the ball into contact, places the ball really well. Forwards being asked to do all the hard work. Here's another good grind. Needs to release. Sri Sumangala, yet again. Hassi being held up, and that's the try being scored. It's another Mana Bank try for the number 3. Brilliant work. It's Anuhas Vijay Singh for St. Sylvester's. Brilliant work, and that's the third Amana Band try for the Westerites.
Anuhas Vijay Singh, it is this time around the third try for the Westerites. And what a time for it to come. Around 50 minutes in. Now we are with around 15 to 20 minutes to go in the game. And that is more than enough for them to eye for a bonus point, and that's the conversion successfully done. Madhakethara, the man with the conversion as usual. He's been good with the boot for St. Sylvester's, doing the favor for them this time, successfully making the conversion. Sylvester's are now 22. The Athulathmudali haven't opened their account today.
22 points to nil. 59 minutes on the clock. 10 minutes remaining. St. Sylvester's would dearly love that bonus point try. We've been saying it in the second half all time around.
14, 1-4.
Got around 10 more minutes roughly for play. And St. Sylvester's, as you said, will really be looking for that bonus point to get them up on the standings to take that advantage when they can.
Time on.
Clock resumes.
Underway after that try.
Ball get back.
Madhakethara puts the ball to put and goes out into touch. It's another brilliant exit from Madhakethara. Whenever inside the 22 meters, they've looked to clear. And luckily for St. Sylvester's, the wind that was blowing from the left to right, it was pretty strong in the first half. But in the second half, it has slowly died down, and that probably might be why Madhakethara is getting a lot of distance off that pin as well. St. Sylvester's making a lot of changes. Looks like the whole bench has been emptied.
Number 3, Sylvester, number 3.
Line out again.
Sylvester, number 3.
Athulathmudali.
Sylvester, number 3
they really need to turn their lucks with the line out if they are to walk with some respect, with some dignity today.
Number 16.
Number 2 will be the man to
16.
throw.
Arre. Oh.
It'll be Oshida Lakmina to throw in. Will the Westerites turn this over as well? A substitution. That's the whole bench.
Time on.
Whole bench has been substituted. The last 10 minutes playing with fresh legs is St. Sylvester's. Yet again knocked out. Knock-on advantage in favor of the Westerites. The number 17 has come into play. That's Jayakant Bantesh. Number 9. Netsara to Madhakethara. Madhakethara can't put this into touch. It's a brilliant kick, and it goes into touch, and it does. Wasn't in touch. Knock-on advantage was given, but it wasn't in touch. If we'll have to take a look at that again if we are to decide.
Knock-on.
Because a knock-on advantage was initially given by the AR Amila Raja Karuna, and the clock is off as well. Here's the kick.
Number 6.
Good kick from Madhakethara. If that had gone out, it would have been a 50-22 and collected, and thought it went back. It was a 50-50 call, but the referee wasn't on target. He's had a really good game.
Okay.
And only a couple of mistakes that could have happened to anyone. And it's 8 minutes remaining. 22 points to nil. Lalith Athulathmudali playing with 14 men. St. Sylvester's need to score now, and if they do score, that will be their bonus point try.
Number 8. Okay. Coach.
With the scrum again.
Set. Steady, boys.
This time the referee is happy with the scrum. Here's Netsara. Netsara gives it to the number 10. Number 10 decides to run. Gives it to the 20. The replacement lock forward. Netsara going through the fringes. Just short is Netsara. Ball available for the Westers. Here's Mankesh going into contact. No offside advantage as of yet. Here's St. Sylvester's. Needs to release. Ball being held up. Advantage in favor of Lalith Athulathmudali, and it will be a goal line dropout.
Almost had their bonus point there. Just good work from the defense of Athulathmudali, holding up the ball. Puts the ball to boot. Knocked on by number 23. Pretty straightforward. It looked a very easy chance that would have taken. Would have had a very good chance of easily claiming that bonus point this evening. Only around 6 minutes to go in the game. Westers clearly have the very upper hand. Now the contest for them is whether they will get the bonus point or not. The game is a bit far out of reach for Athulathmudali at the moment.
The final passages of play. We have around 5+ minutes remaining on the clock. It will be the number 22, Avishka Mandar.
Steady, boys, steady.
Feed in for Lalith Athulathmudali. Inside the red zone of St. Sylvester's. Ball available. Here's the fly half. Puts the ball to boot. A lovely high hanging kick collected by Madhakadara. Madhakadara puts the ball to his outside. Here's the number 20 straightening back the line. Still on his feet. Needs to spread this wide. Is St. Sylvester's. Here's the ball being given to the number 19 who has come in from the edge.
Number 4 offside.
And number 4 offside. It's Charaka Sanjeeva against Charaka Sanjeeva, who's given the penalty away. And here's the number 17 going into contest. Mantesh. Here's the Madhakadara to the number 25, and the ball has been taken into touch by the player. It's Ravindu Horanage.
Number 4, line offside.
Advantage quickly taken by Madhakadara. Here's Madhakadara, gives it to space. In space is St. Sylvester's. Now they will go for a pick and drive. Here's Mankesh. Mankesh through the fringes. Takes the ball into contact. Gains valuable meters. Gains around 10 to 15 centimeters. And here's this big scrum cap going through the fringes. Here's ball available. And the referee calls for an obstruction. And it will be a scrum in favor of Lalith Athulathmudali. And by the looks of it, that probably is the game done and dusted. 22 points to nil. Brilliant work from St. Sylvester's at home. 22 points to nil. And 3 tries, 2 conversions and 1 penalty. 22 points. And nothing to show for Lalith Athulathmudali.
It's quite a disappointing outing for the visitors travelling hill country. They fail to open their account. They'll have to go back home with nothing on the board. Not the ideal circumstances for Lalith Athulathmudali. A lot of improvement to be made on Lalith Athulathmudali's hands, as the players will shake hands and walk off. On the other hand, what a performance it has been from St. Sylvester's. It's been quite good with those kicks and gaining that territory, and then going over to score those Amana Bank tries.
Second half highlights only St. Sylvester's managing to score. It was 12 points, 15 points to nil at 8 points to nil at half time, and St. Sylvester scoring 2 tries in the second half, giving that 22 points for them. And our player of the match, Swiss Tech player of the match, is Tishan Madhakadara from St. Sylvester's. He's had a good day with the boot, and even in attack he's not missed much conversions as well, just 1 conversion away, and he's had a brilliant game, showcasing things at the fullback position.
Undoubtedly very well deserved for Madhakadara. He's been that key player that Sylvester has always turned on to when they are in trouble, even whether it is to get them out of the danger zone or even to attack and put the pressure back onto the opposition. Madhakadara has always been there to do the job for St. Sylvester's.
And now we will take a look at the key stats. 22 points to nil. St. Sylvester's winning at home. 3 tries, 2 conversions, 1 penalty, giving the 22 points. And none to show for Lalith Athulathmudali. And the Swiss Tech player of the match was Tishan Madagedara from St. Sylvester's College, Kandy. And now we will take a look at the next. And now we will hand things over. And it's a very good afternoon from Papare TV.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉස්දින්න ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast from ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වාදන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට ගෝ.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
Now a summer refresh when the train gotta go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
Our mountains are majestic. They can be life-giving. Some are even sacred, and their heights bear marks of our heritage. Our mountains elevate us. To us, they are ever inspiring.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. හැමසිතක්ම පිපිදේ. රස lemon රසයේ. ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. Maliban lemon puff. Chill when lemon.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
සමරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හරි.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂනයක් ගහමුද?
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Muscle Guard Herbal Cream. A herbal cream for rapid relief and complete healing from muscle and joint ailments. Experience rapid relief. A trusted product from Link Natural.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
මේ දිනවල ඇතිවිය හැකි අසනීප තත්ත්වයන් වලින් ආරක්ෂා වීම සඳහා ප්‍රතිශක්තිය වර්ධනය කර නිරෝගීමත් දවසක් සඳහා සමහන් පානය කරන්න. සැමදා සමහන් සැමදා සුවෙන්.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
විහිළු නෙමේ ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.